the track. We sit in the staging lanes. Wife is sitting in the floor because I don't have a passenger seat. So we are about to see the track up there, about to make a pass, and I'll let y'all know what it runs after we make our first pass. All right, stay tuned. So first pass, we shook the tire and spun and went at 11.3 at 126. See the 6 foot's way down. So top the front shocks out and unload the rear end. Spun and then shook the tires. So the mile an hour is there. So that's 3 more mile an hour than we had last time we was racing. So I tightened up the front shocks from 5 to 8, so 3 clicks on the front to slow the front end. Do a bigger burnout because I don't think I got the tires hard enough, so I'll do a bigger burnout this time. Gonna leave on the same, tune up about 9 psi and run to about run 10 psi, and I got a little bit on the scramble so I can see what 56% duty cycle makes. So all right, just stay tuned for a second pass.
Dang, that had to be freaking good, man.
That was a good lick.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
All right, guys, so I just made the second pass of the day and won a personal best, 10.5 at 128. So let the truck cool down. We ate some lunch, put at 100 RPM in the leave, so leaving at 3,300 RPM and putting a little bit more boost. It made 12 pounds on the top. On that pass, we're gonna shoot for about 14. Everything's looking good. We'll check over everything, top all the fluids off, and we're gonna make a pass. Fuzzy, he's about to get ready to go up, so we're gonna go watch him and do some videoing for him. So yeah, we're about to go up for a third pass, and we'll see what it does. dog worth riding. All right, guys, so we made our third pass. It went a 10-2 at 129. Me and my buddy Fuzzy got to run each other. He ran like 10-1. He had a lot of mile an hour on me, like 5 mile an hour on me, come blowing past me. So that's gonna be a cool video. But all I've done for this pass is I put a little bit of E85 on it, so it's like E30 right now. And the boost ramp goes from 12 to 14. I got a little bit on the scramble, and I put 100 RPM on the leave. So that was a 1.4260. I'd like to see a 1.360, and I believe we'll get in the 9s if we can save, you know, 2 or 3 numbers in the 60. So we're gonna see what it'll do here in a second. I'm gonna get some in-car footage of it, and we'll see what this thing will run. All right, guys, so that was a botched pass. I went in deep and then bumped through, so 6 foot was 3 seconds. So that was really a aborted pass, and it was only 8th mile on the time. So everything seemed good. I'm gonna check over everything. I think we're gonna make one more pass on everything the same it should have been. It picked up a mile an hour in the 8th mile, so that should be close to a 9. So we're gonna leave it like it is and let it cool off. Everything's cooling down. They're prepping the track right now, and we'll see if we can get this thing to go a 9. All right, stay tuned. right, guys, so y'all can see after that pass, we loaded up and came home. There was no need in making any more passes. Either the transmission or the converter are pissed off, so it was time to load up and head home. It was about 2.5 hour drive, so we were ready to go. That last pass went, I believe, a 10.6. Here's all the passes here. The last pass, yep, 10.6 at 122. So we lost a mile an hour. And that's because it was blowing through the converter. So I'm about to start investigating what's going on there. But here's the 5 passes: 11.3 at 126, 10.5 at 128, 10.2 at 129. That was our best pass of the day. And then that botched pass where I crept through the beams. And again, the 5th pass where the converter's pissed off. So see me and my buddy Fuzzy, we got to do some side-by-side racing. I went 10.2, he went 10.1. You can see his car fly by me at the end. We both went PBs on that pass. We were trying to go side-by-side 9s, but like I said, my converter was pissed off and just couldn't get it done. So I'm gonna tear this thing apart and make some upgrades. A couple upgrades I want to do is I want to get alignment and probably I want wheels and tires too, or at least tires, but alignment and new tires, because these are old and it shakes bad at top end, and I believe that's due to the alignment. See what's going on with the converter and transmission. Been looking at power glides and 400s. This is just a TH350, a TCI. It's supposed to be built for 800, but I don't know. It might just be the converter. It's a cheap bolt together converter. I might get a better converter and this thing might be happy. So the crossover is a little close to the transmission. I'm gonna redo the crossover, and windshield's cracked, so I want to get that replaced, and a couple places where rocks have hit it, and tires are, need to be replaced. They're dry rotted and everything. And then I need to get some safety equipment for myself. I don't have any safety equipment, so I need to get a jacket, pants, shoes, and some gloves and a better helmet. So I'm gonna make sure I do that before we go out again. Take care of a couple of things safety wise, the windshield, probably put a drive shaft loop in it, and get an alignment. Just be a little bit more safe. And it's fun to go fast, but we're starting to get close to a 9. I want to make sure if anything happens that I'm able to walk away from it. I'll probably change my belts also. They're actually not in the right spot. They're just bolted back there, so they're wrapped around the roll bar. So I want to fix that also, and they don't fit me great. So I got a couple things I need to upgrade and fix so I can be safer. But we had a great time. Had fun with my buddy Daniel and Zach. They both have YouTube videos, so if you want to check out their YouTube videos, I'll post the links to their channels in the description. They have lots of videos of this truck and Fuzzy's car, so if you go check them out, they're cool. Zach's got a fast, I think it's a 2019 Mustang. It's like an 8-second Mustang. And then Fuzzy's got the Buick Regal G-body stick shift. I mean, it went 10.1. I think after we left, he ended up going 140 mile an hour. So y'all go check out his video. They're both cool guys, man. They helped me a lot, and it was cool hanging out with them. So everything worked like it should. New turbo was making plenty of power. I think the most boost we made was like 15 pounds. Overflow, never put any coolant in it, so that's good. Catch can was catching stuff because it's got plenty of blow by. The intercooler was able to stay. I think the most the intake air temps got up to was like 120, and before they were getting up to like 200. So I'll take that. I mean, that's 80 degrees. I know it still ain't great because it's still, it's still hotter than the ambient was, and it was a nice day. So I might have to upgrade that going forward. I might still do an air to water, do a Holly intake, but right now this is what my budget allowed. So that's what we did. But I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch y'all later.